Astros hosting the Tigers, and the Tigers are plus 235 on the money line. The Astros are minus 292. The over-under is 7.5 runs. The Tigers getting a run and a half on the run line are plus 118, while the Astros laying a run and a half on the run line are minus 140, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by 2. And if you remember what I said yesterday, we were going to see how the Astros did yesterday against the Tigers to determine how we're going to pick this series, because whenever the Tigers play the Astros, incredibly enough, they play them tough. Now, Manning did not pitch against the Astros last year. Valdez did pitch twice against the Tigers last year. The Astros were 2-0 in the games in which he pitched against them. 6 innings, 2 runs, 2 earned. They won that game 3-2 in Houston. 9 innings, no runs, no earned, and they won that game 7-0 in Detroit. So that was one of the outlier games. We'll just call it that. Head-to-head, the home team is 5-5. The road team's on a 4-game winning streak. The favorite is 8-2 on the money line. The underdog getting a run and a half on the run line is 7-3 in their last 10 meetings. There have been 7 one-run games in the last 10 games that these teams have played against each other, including the last 2 games that these teams have played against each other. The Astros are 8-2 against the Tigers in their last 10. That didn't help them yesterday. The under is 7-2-1 in their last 10, and the under 7.5 runs is 8-2 in their last 10. Now, the last game they played against each other, which was yesterday, the Tigers beat the Astros 7-6 in Houston. The game before that, the Astros beat the Tigers 2-1 in Detroit. The game before that, the Astros beat them 6-3 in Detroit. The game before that, the Astros beat them 7-0, and the game before that, the Astros beat them 5-0. So they had a run of games where they beat them by multiple runs, and then we get the games where they're incredibly close. Now, in their last handful of games overall, the Tigers are getting buzzsawed with who they're playing with the schedule. They got the Rays, and now they've got the Astros. We've had 4 runs, 14 runs, 6 runs, and 13 runs. The Tigers have scored 0, 2, 1, and 7, which was yesterday. But for whatever the reason is, the Tigers play the Astros tough. Now, the Astros are 2-3 to start off the year. We've had 5 runs, 9 runs, 10 runs, 9 runs, and 13 runs. The Astros have scored 6, 3, 6, 6, and 2 in the games in which they've played. I'm going to take the Astros with the money line. I'm going to take the Tigers getting the runs, and I'm going to go under in this game because generally that's what happens when these teams play each other. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.